All right, folks. I never thought I would have to say this about Mike Lindell. The guy has been an absolute warrior for America. He has been a warrior for Make America Great Again. He's been a warrior against election fraud, a fighter for truth, and a loud voice for conservatives. I feel like I just got stabbed in the back. I feel like I witnessed America First getting A2 brute. Mike Lindell is now pushing a 6-month amnesty for illegal aliens in Minnesota. Conditional visas so they never have to leave. Driver's licenses, government subsidies to help them game the system. And he says they've never committed a crime. He says they've never committed a crime. As if breaking into our country illegally doesn't count. When I saw this headline from John Solomon this morning, I immediately reached out to MyPillow. I am sponsored by MyPillow. They pay me a couple $100 a month anytime anybody buys something, right? I reached out to them. I said, is this true? If it is, I'm canceling my sponsorship immediately. If it's not true, I will help pay for the lawsuit against John Solomon. This is not compassion. This is surrender. This is a total betrayal of everything we stand for as patriots. While American veterans sleep on the freaking streets. Right here, we're helping build a subsidized veteran housing facility. Kick them out. Let's let the illegals move in. Our borders have been wide open under Biden's mess. Mike Lindell wants to reward lawbreakers. Not on my watch. I am trying not to cuss. I know some of you get so offended with the thin skin if I drop some colorful language. I'm going to show you the interview. Today we're calling this out straight. No sugarcoating, no excuses. Let's get right into it. Article from the Washington Examiner. And I have got the interview. Let me pull this up here. And I know a lot of you like Mike Lindell. I freaking do too. Let's roll it. Wait, let me make sure it's the right size here. All right, there we go. Okay, here we go. It says Mike Lindell, he was on an affiliate up in Minnesota. I think he just surrendered. I think this is the surrender flag that's going on. Let me move this around just a smidge. Right here. I'm gonna move this just a smidgelet. Let's do it. And then we're gonna jump right into this because I'm pissed. Very pissed.
All right. Let me ask you, I understand that you have a new immigration policy that you wanted to talk about.
Yeah.
Tell me about that, because I think everybody agrees our current system is broken.
Yeah, it is broken. And here's what when I went out to California, so I want to give you a little backstory on this. In 2000, I think it was 15, I went out to California. I was buying up their Supima crop for MyPillow. And I went out there, and this guy was telling me, and a big plantation, he says he couldn't compete with next door as these guys were over there paying cash to illegal immigrants. But he also told me stories about them that they were using them like slave labor, underpaying them, and these illegals, immigrants that were here, were having crimes committed against them. And they couldn't tell anybody. And that's what we have. And so that was 8 years ago, or about 9 years ago. And what I see happening here and all across our country, but especially here, you have illegals that are here, illegal immigrants that are good people. They've never committed a crime, okay?
Excuse me, I'm going to stop it here and say bullshit. They committed a crime when they came into my country illegally. When you come in my country illegally, you broke the law, homie. I don't care who you are. Listen to what he says.
Immigrants, but he also told me stories about them that they were using them like slave labor, underpaying them, and these illegals, immigrants that were here, were having crimes committed against them, and they couldn't tell anybody. And that's what we have. And so that was 8 years ago, or about 9 years ago. And what I see happening here and all across our country, but especially here, you have illegals that are here, illegal immigrants that are good people. They've never committed a crime. Okay?
No, they're not good
and
people.
They're hiding.
Many of those people have been deported.
Right. And I've hidden. Well, this is the things we need to talk about here, and I'll tell you my plan. And you look at that, and they could be your neighbor, they could be a worker,
Absolutely.
and there could be crimes. I've talked to them. I went down many. I've talked to them, and they're crimes that get committed against them by other illegals or even our own people because they can't tell anybody. You follow that
Right,
part?
yes, absolutely.
Okay.
And the
Now,
police are worried about that
Okay.
because they want people to come forward.
Right,
when
and
there's a
here's what
violent
my
crime.
plan will do. So then you also have them getting underpaid cash by
True.
employers that are
People
here.
take
The
advantage of them.
employers don't care about them.
Do you support this? Does your support for Mike Lindell override amnesty? 1 for yes, 2 for no. Do you support amnesty? 1 for yes, 2 for no. I don't.
They want to make the money, and they because they can't tell on them either. Here's what I propose: is I want to make conditional non-resident visas. And this would be, I'm going to actually talk to the president about this, but I want to start with Minnesota. These conditional non-resident visas, you would have 6 months. Anyone's here that is an illegal immigrant comes in, you get checked in the courthouse, you get fingerprinted, you get checked in to get this conditional non-resident visa. Now you have 6 months to do that. You're not a citizen, but you don't have to leave ever, as long as a couple of things happen.
You don't ever have to leave?
One's here that is an illegal immigrant comes in, you get checked in the courthouse, you get fingerprinted, you get checked in to get this conditional non-resident visa. Now you have 6 months to do that. You're not a citizen, but you don't have to leave ever, as long as a couple of things happen. One is you can't commit a crime be convicted of a crime of a gross misdemeanor or better. Right now we have 13.
They broke the law when they came in. Did they break the law when they came in? Am I dumb? Am I that crazy right now? Okay? I'm not crazy.
100 people in Minnesota that are in our prisons that are illegal. We pay $110 million a year to house them. They need to be shipped out. Okay.
Yeah, but the president is not going to go for
now
this.
let me finish the plan, Esme. So you have this, and now at the end of the 6 months, if these people, if they want to go get a driver's license, they can go get a driver's license. But just like when I used to get DWIs, there was conditions on my driver's license. They will have to get a driver's license, but they will have to learn to speak English and to read our signs here. Okay, that's going to be one of the conditions, okay, if you want to drive it. Now.
Okay, you know how you have to press 1 for English? I want to press 1 for deport. I don't want to ever have to press 1 for my language. I don't want to see, do you want to use the ATM machine in English?
If you go to the line to be a legal citizen, then you go to the back of the line. But here's the thing, that line's going to be short and there's going to be no cost. How are we going to pay for that? Here's how we're going to pay. During this 6 months, the employers that are paying cash, at the end of that 6 months, if they're paying cash and they don't have that card, these guys are committing crimes, these employers. They need to go to jail for 90 days. It'll be mandatory. And then they're going to start paying taxes that we all pay. And the economy is going to go up here because these guys, everyone's going to start paying taxes.
Well, the immigrant community, undocumented, do pay taxes. There's a way that started in the 1990s.
Okay.
There is a way that
they pay sales tax when they buy stuff. And then they send all their money back to Mexico. Are y'all as angry as I am? I think Amy Klobuchar just became governor of Minnesota.
do pay taxes.
They're not all paying this. These employers,
all paying,
it solves a big problem. These guys now, the illegals can come out of the shadows. They can live like you and I. They don't have to hide out. They don't have to worry about being attacked till they can't tell anybody or raped or whatever would happen to them.
Yeah.
They don't have to have that worry. These employers that are stealing from all of us better look out under my watch, because they better have that condition.
Wait, what? He's more worried about the employers than the illegals? I want them all to go to prison. I want them all to go to whatever the El Salvador prison is. I want them all in there. Man, my phone is blowing up right now. I am getting so many text messages from people right now. It's crazy. If you want to join the channel as a member, scan that little barcode up there in the top. Scan that barcode up in the top. There's another barcode I'll put here if you want to support the channel via Cash App, whatever. Man, I don't know what. I am pissed right now. I'm sure many of you are as hot as I am. I know you are. I know you are. I'm text messaging with Scott Pressler right now. Scott just said he's lost his mind.
Non-resident card for you to employ them, and you better be paying your taxes. And then if you do this, here's what happens. You now have all the money that you gain. It's in the billions, not millions. In the billions you gain from them paying taxes. Now, these employers, okay, you take that money and you use it to legalize people. You bring it to, because right now a lot of the people, they can't afford $5,000 to $15,000 to go through the system to be.
I don't care. There are freaking Americans that can't afford 2 nickels to rub together, dude. I don't care that illegals can't afford to become citizens. I am hot. I am hot. Do any of you care that illegals can't afford to become citizens? Am I retarded? Am I the one that is like crazy? Somebody said in the chat, I can't find the comment. Someone said in the chat, this is a Q reference, it's gonna surprise you who is getting money. Hold up. I said this at the very beginning. He sponsors your channel. Are you gonna drop him like a freaking rock? Like a rock. Don't you worry about that. I dropped Tucker Carlson. Tucker Carlson sponsored my channel.
Realize I went down to Florida and checked it all out and people that are coming in legally.
Well, I know that farmers would be thrilled with something like this because
Yeah,
they've lost a lot of people. And the president does seem to be aware that there is a need for these workers and that the system has to be fixed so that we can get these workers in. But his policies, though, ended up deporting and arresting a lot of those neighbors that you've talked to.
I haven't talked to him yet about this. This is a couple of things that maybe he's not seeing at the level. I've lived this. I came down to Minneapolis. I have friends down here. I'm down here all the time.
But you also had a business.
Yes, in a business. So here's what I'm...
Okay, I'm going to say something right now. I don't care who supports Amnesty. I am against it. While there is any American struggling, I'm against it. While there's any veteran struggling, I'm against it. While there's anyone born legally in the United States, and I don't like the anchor baby crap, but if there is an American citizen struggling and you're putting anyone ahead of them, I don't support you. Mr. President, this is my red line. Ronald Reagan ruined his frickin' legacy with the first amnesty bill that was written by Ted Kennedy Car Wash Kennedy. Steam is coming out of my ears, brother. You're 1,000% right. Let's get through it.
I'll tell you what happens then. What happens is now you've actually sorted the illegals.
Somebody said he's got Gavin Newsom hands.
We don't want the ones that have committed, that are in our prisons here, that have committed rape, murder, all the ones that are actually out looking for that the president wants gone. Now, here's what happens. When these guys come out and finally they don't have to hide anymore, they can be, I'm going to have whistleblower policies. They're going to say, hey, this guy here, he did this crime. And if you have committed a crime of a gross misdemeanor above, they're shipped out. You don't get a
gross misdemeanor above? I want them gone. I don't care who supports this. I am not in support of anything to do with. I left a message for him. I left a message. He hasn't got back with me.
second chance on that. And when you have these conditions,
you'd have to be convicted.
You have to be convicted. You can't be charged. You can't. It doesn't work that way. I've been there.
The problem with being convicted, or the conviction thing, is no liberal judge will allow him to go to court. No liberal judge will get them into court.
Okay. If you have one of these conditional non-resident visas and you commit a crime, if you're convicted of a crime of a gross misdemeanor or up, I'm sorry, you have to leave our country. Now, nobody's going to be left here other than the bad ones that don't go in and get that. They're not going to get.
The only ones that'll be left here are the bad ones? Wait, what?
Charge you can't. It doesn't work that way. I've been there. Okay. If you have one of these conditional non-resident visas and you commit a crime, if you're convicted of a crime of a gross misdemeanor or up, I'm sorry, you have to leave our country. Now, nobody's going to be left here other than the bad ones that don't go in and get that. They're not going to get that card. And then everybody's safer. Our communities are safer. You take the ones that are left and they're going to tell on them and say, these guys have been doing this and they're there. They're not going to be able to get employed because they're criminals, and these guys better not employ them to steal from us.
Mike, this sounds exactly like some of the Democratic proposals over the years to...
I got to give her a hand. I'm giving her a boom shakalaka.
Amen. Hallelujah. And a boom shakalaka.
Listen to what she says.
Going to tell on them and say, these guys have been doing this and they're there. They're not going to be able to get employed because they're criminals, and these guys better not employ them to steal from us.
Mike, this sounds exactly like some of the Democratic proposals over the years to
I'm sure the Republicans, maybe they won't like me for it, but it solves the problem. These are common
I don't like you.
sense solutions.
Well, and I think a lot of people on the Democratic side, I think, will agree with you, because a lot of what you're saying, and I think it's the business people and the farmers. I don't think people realize how much business people and farmers have been hurt. You surely, in My Pillow, had to be hurt in your factories.
Oh yeah, back in the day, absolutely. I mean, you have. It's not just the farmers, though. It's all over. It's everywhere. The people, these employers that think that they're helping the illegal. No, they're hurting them. They're underpaying them slave labor, and they're hurting them. I did a speech with 1,000 Democrats the other day, about a week and a half ago.
He did a speech with 1,000 Democrats? Wait, what? Listen to this.
Employers that think that they're helping the illegal. No, they're hurting them. They're underpaying them slave labor, and they're hurting them. I did a speech with 1,000 Democrats the other day, about a week and a half ago. They were all on the left, liberals and Democrats, and it was all over Minnesota. It was simulcast, and that was the one thing that they stood up and gave me an applause on.
Of course they did, because you just increased their voter base, bro. Of course they stood up for you. You just increased their voter base. I am hot. I am pissed. I'm upset, ladies and gentlemen. Mike Lindell just surrendered to the radical left by supporting amnesty for illegal aliens, conditional visas where you never have to leave the country regardless of citizenship, driver's licenses for illegals, Good friend of mine I can't say his name, a good friend of mine, his sister lives in, let's just say, I can't say where they live. They were just hit by a illegal alien. Sister, son, or his sister and her son and daughter all had surgery today because they were hit by an illegal alien. But let's give them driver's licenses. Government subsidies to illegals to gain status. Yeah, let's do that. Let's help fund their, oh my God. You have illegals who are here illegally. They've never committed a crime. Illegals who are here illegally. They never committed a crime. Well, Mike Lindell proposes 6-month amnesty. Here you go. This is the image I created. Mexico Mike. This is what we're going to call him, Mexico Mike. Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, I am hot. I don't know what to think about this.
I want to make conditional non-resident visas. And this would be, I'm going to actually talk to the president about this, but I want me to...
Keep him away from the president. Matt Morse, yeah! Just saying, if President Trump were to pull his endorsement of Mike Lindell over Lindell's recent statements on amnesty, it would send a very clear message heading into the midterms. Zero compromises on illegal immigration. Matt, you and I are on the same team.
Amen. Hallelujah. And boom shakalaka.
6-month conditional waiver for visas. Okay. I got to let somebody else talk because I'm at the end of my chain, guys. I am at the end of my chain right now. I don't know what to... This is the full interview. It's about 30 minutes, but we got to the heart of it. Lindell proposes 6 months illegal amnesty for illegal immigrants if elected Minnesota governor. I want y'all to do one thing if you call in. Please turn down the audio. That's all I ask. And please try to keep the words clean, please. Lines are open, 615-475-7864. Let me know what you're thinking. Mexico Mike. Mexico Mike is his new name. Did you get through to Neil? I talked to Neil. MWP, I know you're going to be hot. Let me hear it. Keep the language clean if you can, brother.
I've absolutely had it. This I smell a payoff, and you don't just flip being Mike Lindell like that, being a hardcore freaking trooper to all of a sudden flip in. He got paid.
I don't know, man. But I'm telling you right now, I emailed my contact there. I said, if this is true, cancel my endorsement or my brand deal immediately. If it's not true, I will help pay for Mike's lawsuit against John Solomon. Obviously, that's not the case here.
Nope. I don't blame you. Thanks for taking my call, Ben. Yeah, I'm pissed too, brother. Have a good one.
God bless you. I'm glad I'm not alone. Oh, crap. I just hung up on somebody. Call back. Call back. Call back. Line 2, go.
Hey, Ben, it's Grumpy.
Grumpy, are you as upset as I am?
Oh, man, I'm so... I could jump in Lake Erie and I'd steam it dry right now. Talk about political suicide in the name of personal fortune.
Why did Mexico Mike do this?
Like I just said, personal fortune. He's lost millions of dollars supporting Trump. So now he's going to kiss the backside of those blue-haired antiques to get a little bit of money back in his pocket.
I'm telling you right now, I will be burning any and all My Pillow products. Grumpy, God bless you. Thank you for calling in.
Have a good one.
Let's see here. Cary, Ohio. What do you got?
Hey, this first thing I got to say is a shout out to Scott Pressler. God bless you, Scott Pressler. You're doing a hell of a job. The second thing I got to say, Ben, is it's mymexicanpillows.com, and he blew us out of the water with that bullshit, dude.
I'm pissed. I am hot.
What?
Gary, God bless you. Let's go here. Lines 5. Go.
Hi.
Go ahead. Let's go.
Hi, is this Ben?
Call back when you're ready to talk. There we go. Line 2. Go.
Eric in Oklahoma.
Eric, what you got?
Go to hell, Lindell. I can't believe it. He sounds terrified, dude.
What is going on with this?
Terrified.
What is going on here?
I think it's a possibility. He may be being blackmailed. He may be, his family may be a threat of assassination. Let's look at the Democrat Party. All the deaths surrounding them are around Democrats.
God bless you. Thank you for calling, Eric. Let's go here. Line 3. Go. Go. Line 3.
Hey, Ben. This is Sharon from Minnesota.
Let's hear. Oh, whoa. You're in Minnesota. You're in the belly of the beast. What's going on? What do you think about this? What do you think about this?
I can't believe this. I am livid.
I played the video. I did not put words in his mouth. Those were his words.
Yes. What I get out of this? Cheap labor.
Oh, there's a lot of people in the chat that believe cheap labor too. Yeah.
Yes. I'm just beside myself. I can't believe this.
I feel betrayed.
Yes, so do I.
I feel betrayed. Thank you for calling. God bless you. Wow. Let's go here. Super chat from James. This cannot be true. Not Mike. My bed is full of pillows. I will be holding a bonfire. If I lived... Oh, here we go. Mark. Oh, God. Mark, keep the colorful language to a minimum. I know what you're capable of.
Oh, boy, Ben. I'm not going to swear, but I'm telling you what, this is the back door, just like this jag-off up over here in Oil City in Pennsylvania. I'm telling you, this is the back door that go behind Trump's back to get amnesty for these mother...
I know it.
illegals.
I know it. Be careful. I agree.
I'm mad. So just go on and get someone else. Give someone else a call because I'm going to throw my phone out the window.
God bless you. Let's go here. Line 6. Go. Line 6. Go.
Hey, Ben, it's Rod Ray, retired Air Force out of South Carolina.
South Carolina, go.
I'm disappointed with him. I'm upset and I'm pissed. But there's something that doesn't surprise me from a crackhead hawking lumpy pillows. Now, I think what would have been nicer is if we would have sat there and looked at our indigenous people, our American Indian, gone on to some of the reservations, and maybe they could have made some pillows. They are the unknown populace being spoke about every election. That's all I got to say, buddy. Take care and be safe on your trip.
What in the heck? Did you see this coming? Because I didn't see it coming, man.
It took a hairy left turn, but I'm kind of wondering if it wasn't out there already because he's been an MIA around Trump for the past several months.
But see, just the other day, Trump endorsed him at Bedminster. Neil Johnson was there.
He did, but sometimes out of sight, out of mind. But did you see him during the 250 celebrations in D.C.? Usually, the first 6 months and during the campaign, Mike Lindell was sitting there heavily on his holster. He's not around anymore.
The only person that would bother me more if he came out and supported amnesty, there's two people. Number one, Trump. Number two, Lee Greenwood.
You're right. Lee Greenwood won't do that, and neither will the guy from Dukes of Hazzard.
Thomas,
out of Tennessee.
Yeah. I got you. Yeah.
And
God
the
bless
guy
you.
that played Superman. Yep. You take care, partner.
Take care.
Bye.
Guys, this is crazy. Lines are open. Super chat. We can never know how to vote for a candidate because they lie through their teeth, just like this guy. Gooch, great comment. Let's go here. Line 5. What do you got?
Hey, Ben. Do you suppose that Mike is dependent on illegals to work for him?
and why he's doing this?
I've never been to the factory. I don't know. I don't know. And if I said that, I would be probably sued for slander. I don't know, man.
Yeah. Yeah, I get it.
I could say allegedly, but I don't know that for a fact. I showed the clip because I didn't want people to take my word for it. I wanted you to hear his words for it.
Yep.
You know?
Yep. But I wonder if that's why he's doing this, is because he's dependent on workers in his
God bless you.
factories.
Thank you for calling, brother. Let's go here. Line 5. Go.
Good evening, Ben.
Yes, sir.
Brody, how's it going, shipmate? I just want to say that something's going on with Lindell. Somebody threatened him, or he made a bad deal with somebody, because now he's messing with the Democrats. That's just igniting the fire that he was trying to put out. I don't understand this.
But here's my thing. You ever heard of Occam's razor?
No, sir.
Occam's razor is the theory that when something happens, the simplest excuse is usually the reason it happened. And I think this is because he needs money or votes. God bless you. It's the simplest reason. Bobby, Tennessee, are you as hot as I am?
Yeah, I am. But, you know, you always say try to look at the positive side of everything.
What is it?
Almost every
What
day.
is it on this one?
At least he came out now and said what he wanted to do, and not when he got elected.
No,
he didn't do it behind the scenes. But I think, I think he's trying to ruin his own campaign because somebody's got something on him.
Let me ask you this. When I saw this article this morning, I wish I could pull up the email without showing some of the personal details. I will read the email that I sent. I can't pull up the email because it would show some personal stuff on it. But I will read the email I sent right here to his whatever. And I sent this screenshot. I won't say her name. I said, is Mike Lindell in favor of amnesty? Question mark. There is a story by John Solomon that just came out. If this is true, cancel any and all sponsorships from mypillow.com. If it's not true, I will help pay for his lawsuit against John Solomon and Just the News.
Mm-hmm. Yep. And you know that I agree with that. But I'm going back in time. He was on the campaign trail of 3 months ago, and all of a sudden he dropped the rest of his appointments because he got sick. Now, what was that sickness, or did somebody get to him? I'm telling you, there's more to this than just him coming out with this kind of bullshit. Because that's he was throwing this stuff together in his head so fast, he kept confusing me by what he was saying.
Somebody over on Rumble, one of my Rumblers just said, Ben is in junkyard dog mode. I feel like I'm in junkyard dog mode.
Hey, get some of that. What is it that you drink? The Blanchard, something like that. Pour a little bit of that. Yeah,
Blanton's.
Hey, pour a little Blanton's in your coffee cup. It might help you feel better.
I'm pissed.
But you know, this is politics. People will let us down constantly. We don't know who to trust, who to vote for. We talked about some of that this morning. You know, they're all a bunch of turncoats. They don't care about us, the real American people.
Here's my thing, man. I spend time arguing with other conservative YouTube channels, and now the one thing that I thought was like a consistent, was Mike Lindell. And now he's not.
Yep, I know.
Somebody said they bet he drops out. God bless you, Bobby. Thank you for calling, brother.
God bless you too, buddy.
Take care. Line 4. Lucky line 4. Where are you calling from?
This is Adam from Indiana.
Adam, Indiana.
Yes, sir.
What are your thoughts?
Ben, I just want to let you know there is a video from about 4 or 5 years ago with a tour of the factory in Minnesota. And those people working don't look like you or I or your friend in Compton. I just want you to see it for yourself, but it's out there.
Can you text it to this number, and I'll play it for everyone?
I'd like to try to find it. It's out there somewhere, but they don't look like you or I. But I'll see what I can do. But it'll give you a hint. Cambodia is one of the places.
Whoa.
that he's getting his, because apparently there's factories in Cambodia, and there are a lot of darker skinned people working in there, and they ain't black and they ain't white people.
God bless you. Thank you for the call. Thank you for the information.
Thanks.
Question for the chat. Are you buying any more My Pillow products? Line 2, go. Line 2, go.
Hello.
Call back when you're ready to talk. Call back. Lindell's currently seeking the Republican nomination, but is currently regarded as a front runner. Let's go here. Line 2. Go right ahead. Line 2.
I'm ready on line 2.
Yeah, let's go. Talk.
All right. I support Ben in everything he thinks. 100%. I understand where he comes from. I'm ex-military, and I hope that everybody understands and promotes him, and someday maybe everything works out well, because America is falling without people like Ben.
Let me ask you this. What branch of service were you in? What branch of service were you in?
I was in the Navy. Okay. 1991.
91 Navy. I'm a Navy vet myself. Thank you, shipmate.
Oh, good for you.
I joined in 93 and retired in 2014.
Okay.
Here's what bothers me. You and I both know there are homeless veterans across the country. Would you agree with that?
100%. I'm close to it myself. I'm dying from lung fibrosis, and I'm having a hard time living.
Text message this number. I'm going to send you a Bible. I don't know if it helps. I don't know what your religion is, but I'm going to send you a Bible. My point is, while any American struggles, why any American veteran struggles like yourself, there is no damn way that I want any illegal to take up a spot in an emergency room, to take up a house, to take up a job, to take up a spot in the line at the grocery store, to take up a spot in the ER, to take up a park bench, to take up a parking spot. I don't want any illegals to do that when we have veterans like yourself, Americans struggling. That's my position. Do me a favor. Text message the number you just called. I'm going to help you out. God bless you. What was your name? What was your name? Let me write this down.
Amen. Amen, brother. My name is Robert Gearing.
Robert. Thank you, Robert. I appreciate you. Send me a text message, okay, brother? God bless you.
I will send a text message. God bless you.
Robert Gearing. Y'all give him a shout out in the chat. You give Robert some prayers. 3X combat vet. We have plenty of laws. Why aren't we enforcing them? Great point. Line 1, go.
Hey, I'm Amy calling from Texas. I just
Amy
wanted
in
to say
Texas. Thank you for calling.
I've never ordered anything from Mike Lindell just because I knew it wasn't made in USA, but this just confirms that some of the stuff I've been thinking about some of these people, I'm not sure who to trust really anymore, but if they're selling made in the USA stuff, I'm trying to support them more, but yeah, I've also questioned the Reagan dinner because of all the stuff that he did when he was in office with the Amnesty and everything that ruined the job market. I remember my dad was a skilled class worker, and he lost his job, and he had an apprenticeship for that for a couple of years to even do that, and he was a great skilled glass worker. The company eventually went under because they hired unskilled, low-skilled, new Amnesty people.
Okay, here's a video somebody just sent me. Exclusive look inside of the My Pillow factory in Minnesota. Oh, boy. Amy, thank you for calling. I really appreciate your time. I appreciate your input. And I wanted to just show this because I don't want people to just take my word for it. I wanted you to hear it right out of his mouth. You know?
I'm glad that you're bringing this to light for other people to see, because if people aren't aware, then they're not going to know.
And you know what? That's why I do a morning show. I want people to wake up with a grasp on the news that that all these other channels like Fox News, they got Ainsley wearing a cocktail dress at 5 a.m. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I appreciate the cocktail dress. She's got nice legs, but that's not what I want to see on the news. Walter Cronkite was an ugly guy with hairy ears and a hairy nose, and he brought the news.
Right. And the last 2 days, I can say that I've put your videos up every morning, and I keep pausing it, and I spend my whole day calling all of my reps, and some of the reps that you were talking about yesterday, Thompson guy, I called his office as well. I've been emailing people. I've been calling my friends. I've been texting everybody, and the same thing again today. Like, I've just spent my whole day on this topic again, like with all this amnesty and all this stuff going on. It's frustrating.
Thank you for calling. God bless you, Amy. God bless you. Thank you.
Have a good day.
Yep. Real quick thing here. The Lord works in mysterious ways. I had to get some work done to my truck. You'll notice a new hat I got on here. It's called Starwood Customs. They got an American flag on the side. I had to get some new control arms on my Toyota. I was talking to the guy. I went to pick it up this afternoon. They're a business in Springdale, Arkansas. They are an American-owned, God-fearing business. And I'm talking to them, and the guy's like, I recognize you from somewhere. I was like, well, I don't have any mug shots. And he's like, wait a second, I know you. He's like, YouTube. And I get to talking to him, and here's what they do, right? Here's what they do. Let me just pull this up. Here's their page or whatever, right? And this is legit. Starwood Customs, they do like parts and stuff. They fix the control arms on mine, right? And all this other stuff. They're in Springdale, Arkansas. Here's their location. I get to talking to him. I tell him, he's like, do you need any more sponsors for your channel? I was like, well, I just got rid of one. He's like, who? It's like Mike Lindell. He's like, what? He's like, I love Mike Lindell. I was like, I did too. And that's why I got a Starwood's Custom hat on. They haven't paid me a penny. Didn't even give me a discount. But we're going to talk about it. If you need some work done on your vehicle or whatever, here's the phone number, Starwood Customs. You give them a call. Family-owned business. Family-owned business. There's a lot of you that do that kind of stuff. You know, the off-roading and all that other stuff. Starwood Customs. Legend. Tell them Ben Dyke sent you. Okay? You tell them Ben Dyke sent you. Go over there and give them a good review. This is a shameless plug. They don't pay me a penny. Just like Anton, King of Biltong, doesn't pay me a penny. Guys, I'm hot. I'm going to set you back on fire here for a second. I'm going to turn up the cooker. Let's turn the cooker up.
Here's what I propose is I want to make conditional non-resident visas. And this would be, I'm going to actually talk to the president about this, but I want to start with Minnesota. These conditional non-resident visas, you would have 6 months. Anyone's here that is an illegal immigrant comes in, you get checked in the courthouse, you get fingerprinted, you get checked in to get this conditional non-resident visa. Now you have 6 months to do that. You're not a citizen, but you don't have to leave ever.
You don't have to leave ever. You can stay here and vote. Lines are open, 615-475-7864. Watch your blood pressure. Uh-oh. Bruno, I know you're hot. I can feel it when you see your name pop up. What you got, brother?
Well, this pisses me off. You know, I've only bought 2 pillows from him, but as far as I'm concerned, he can go get bent. This is unflipping real, and I've had a couple of friends that I've talked to today, and I'm like, you know what? I said, the fact that these people are jumping off the deep end, what in the hell is going on? We got conservatives that are literally walking too far off the short pier or jumping off the cruise ship with no life jacket.
I don't want to say the guy's name. I don't want to mention his YouTube channel, but I got into a back and forth with a fellow conservative that I thought was against amnesty. And I was proven wrong. And I'm pissed.
Exactly. Exactly. And I read that, what you did put in the Discord, and I totally get it. He, you know, had a friend say to me, why'd he do it? I said, I think he was trying to get the scoop.
Yeah. Yeah.
Trying to get the scoop on everybody else. And it's like, I looked at the post and who posted it. It's an African-based person. It's like, what in the hell? You know, you tell people to vet your sources. Vet them. This with Mike Lindell, it's like, holy hell, what happened?
I hope that I did what you said. I vetted my sources. I got this right out of he was talking it, you know?
Yep, and it's perfect because, you don't vet your sources, it costs you coin.
Yeah.
And this is going to cost Mike. It's going to cost the other conservative. As I put in the Discord chat earlier today, you were getting major fist pumps by Neil.
I talked to Neil today. When I found this, I sent it to Neil. I called him. He's in the airport with his daughter trying to get back home. And he said, what the hell? Thank you for calling. Semper Paratus.
Go look at your video about the other stuff. So, God bless you, brother. God bless you. Peanut Gallery.
Peanut Gallery. That's us, baby. That's us. The Peanut Gallery. Let's check this out. I want to see what this factory is.
And staff, and to show y'all what made in America really means.
Yeah, we've talked about My Pillow for forever, it seems like, on this network. And you take a look what's going on in front of us. And, we thought, Liz, it would be nice to kind of come out here and give you an idea.
Okay, let's grab this one. Well, let's go James in Virginia.
Ben, I'm sitting here in shock. Now, I've got a burn barrel that I burn garbage in.
I got one too.
I've got two My Pillows. I'm going to have a ceremony here after a while. I'm going to have a damn pillow burning.
I'm upset,
I can't believe it. I can't believe it. What the hell is wrong with this man?
I am upset.
He's done. This guy is done. He's gotten down, he's communist, or he's relapsed on crack again, or something. I can't believe it. What the hell?
I know, James.
What?
I know, James. James, this is someone that it was like when Marjorie Taylor Greene betrayed us.
Yeah.
I felt like I lost a member of the family.
Yeah. I feel like I've been betrayed.
Let me grab this other one, James. God bless you.
Okay.
Line 2, go right ahead.
Ben, it's Mike Schnorr up in Newberry, Michigan. You know I never call. I love you to death, man, but this has pissed me off to the point where there's going to be a bonfire in the air tonight.
What are your thoughts on this? Because you and I trade emails all the time. You are a research machine. I gave you the information about Debbie.
He sold us out, man. He sold us out. I just can't believe it. I'm just like, I emailed Neil right away. I'm like, shit, but damn, this is crazy, man. What the hell did we do?
Did any of us see this coming? Because I'm deep in the weeds.
No.
And I think sometimes I miss things. I admit I miss things about the trucking industry because I just don't know enough about it. And I have people like you that are like, hey man, this is the true story. And I didn't see this one coming, man.
No, I've been watching. I've been checking all day long, and all of a sudden this just popped up. I was like, what the hell? God, I'm just pissed. I'm sorry, and, I just had a call. I'm sorry.
No, I'm glad you did. You're one of my moderators. I'm glad you did. And I want to say thank you to all the moderators. I am just at the point of not trusting anyone. I just don't trust anyone right now because there's so many people on this platform and various other social media things that are just cashing checks and they'll say anything for cashing checks. Look at this. Do you think RSBN will pull their advertising for him?
I don't know, but how do we get to Trump, man? Trump just endorsed him. I mean, it's like this is a big deal. That has to go away right now.
I'm going to ask you a question, and then I'm asking the question to the chat, but I want your response. Anyone that is sponsored by My Pillow, what do you think of that?
They need to walk away as quick as they can, just like you did. You know,
I can't do it.
Sold us out.
I can't do it. I know every one of you, if you said I was doing this criticizing and then, hey, Ben, this is Ben, go buy some My Pillow, I would lose any level of integrity.
That's right. I will personally donate to help cover the cost of anything you lose to that. You know, I'm telling you that right now. You know.
Thank you for calling, Mike. I
I'll
appreciate
become a sponsor to help, you know.
God
Ben,
bless you. God bless you, sir.
Amen.
All right, guys. That's the question for the chat. Anyone that's sponsored by Mike Lindell, what should they do? Morally, what should they do? I am sorry, I can't continue with that sponsorship. I can't. Not as long as this is the thing. Let's go line 3. Troll under the bridge. I will get you next. You've tried to call. What do you got? What do you got?
Look at the people, Ben, that are working in his factory. I'm watching the video.
Okay.
And there ain't none of us sitting at them tables, dude.
Hold up. Let me I've been watching the call board here. Hold up. Now wait a second.
Wild.
Wait a second. Now these two folks here, hold up. Obviously,
if you keep going,
obviously these two. I mean, there's wait, what? Whoa.
There's more. They start coming into the room and sitting down.
What are your thoughts about this whole situation?
I don't even know what to say.
Am I the bad guy for pointing this out? Because some of the people in the chat, I've got 12 thumbs downs. I guess I'm the bad guy for pointing this out.
No, I don't agree with that. And those 12 people, I don't even know why they're on. They shouldn't even be following you. What's the point? I think that they just do that sometimes just to aggravate, to agitate. They're on several platforms, Republican.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I think they do. I think they just like it. It's I don't know, they get off on it for some reason. It doesn't make any sense.
I just don't know if I'm the bad guy here for pointing this out.
No, you're not the bad guy. And you know what? When you mentioned Marjorie Taylor Greene, that's exactly what this feels like. That's exactly what this feels like.
Now, I'll say this, and I don't want to say the other channel's name, but I got in a very heavy, heated argument with another conservative channel that a lot of you all watch. When I brought up HR 9535, this agricultural amnesty bill, it was like, who cares? I support whatever.
What?
Oh, people in the chat will tell you who it was. I won't. People in the chat will tell you. God bless you. Thank you for calling.
God bless you.
Thanks, care.
Ben.
Yes, ma'am. Let me, Troll Under the Bridge has tried calling numerous times. Troll, I did not mean to hang up on you. I'm calling Troll Under the Bridge. Let's get back to Mexico, Mike.
Hello?
Troll Under the Bridge. What are your thoughts, brother? You're in Minnesota. No, you're in Michigan. Sorry.
Michigan, close enough. But anyway, I don't believe for a second that he or his family was threatened, because he would have dropped out a long time ago to save them. What I do believe, all about greed and workers, because if he was the God-fearing Christian man that he says he was, he would know it goes God, country, family. Because if you do not have God or a strong God-fearing country, your family is not safe at all.
Let me ask you this. For the people that have been saying he's being threatened and yada, 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 is that the way that we justify this to ourselves?
It's no excuse. It's no excuse. Freaking, why? Make the country a lot less safe and a lot less Christian by allowing amnesty? Hell no.
I agree. Thank you for calling, Troll. I did not mean to hang up on you. God bless you.
You're good.
Let's go here. Let's go right here. Blah, blah, blah. Hold. Let's see here. I'm going to see this. I want to get this. I sent 2 messages out to see if a couple of people want me to call them. Let's go here. I'm going to get this one. Let's get this one. If you've got children in the room, I want
Please
earmuffs.
leave your message for...
Okay. I was thinking earmuffs for that one. Let's go here. You're going to need earmuffs for this call. I can already tell you. Earmuffs for the kids. Eunice, Ben Dyke Show. Eunice, what do you got?
Well, I was very surprised that limp-wristed, flaccid dick asshole for what he did. But I can't say that I'm surprised, to be perfectly honest.
I feel like I've been betrayed.
Well, no, it doesn't surprise me. But this is my gut feeling. I don't think that he just came out and did it. I think that he had a fight with himself, because to me, there's a reason why he did it. I really think if it's a money problem or whatever it is, but there's something pushing him to do it. Morally, he should have said, hey, I'm going to resign running for Republican, and Trump should take his endorsement away as quickly as possible, because Trump don't need to be attached to that. Okay? But it is what it is. We can't change it. We can bitch and moan from now to doomsday. It's not going to change like Marjorie Taylor Greene. But we just got to realize who we pick, who we follow, who we speak to. We got to try to be a little bit more fussy.
We got to vet the candidates a little better. Is that what you mean?
Yeah.
Okay.
Exactly. Okay. Take care. But I feel your pain. I really
Eunice,
do.
I am upset beyond. I feel betrayed. I lost a sponsor. I only made 150. I think 1 month I made about $150, right? I get a percentage. But I
only
feel
way
betrayed.
You can be more upset is if you turned around and did the same thing, which I sincerely doubt.
If I do, I want you to send the posse, because I'm being held hostage.
Well, I'm sorry. I would forget it. You better not. Don't even go there.
Hell no. Take care, Eunice. God bless you. Lines are open. Ben, there's a difference between a bad guy and a... Hold up. 4MC for America. Sound the collision alarm.
I loved it so much, I changed my handle. How you doing,
I
bro?
told you,
good?
sound the collision alarm, brother.
Oh, jeez, this Mike Lindell thing. And we even talked about Mike with his lawsuit getting dropped from Dominion Voting. We talked about him like less than a week ago. But last time I called in, I was really heated. I shot off at the mouth. I hope I didn't get you demonetized or anything like that. I'm much more calmer today. But I'm looking at this Lindell thing, and you've already brought up Occam's razor, and it's such a good point, right? It literally says, when trying to understand a situation, that the most logical answer makes the least amount of assumptions, right? So what I'm thinking right now is Mike is trying to hedge his bets. He knows he's already ostracized, when it comes to his company, he's already ostracized 60% of the country by supporting Trump, okay? He's done it, now he's ostracized 90% of the country by supporting Trump and supporting Amnesty. So it just doesn't make any sense. And when it doesn't make sense, it's because we don't have all the answers. So if he can't become governor and he loses his illegal alien support, not only is his politics dead, but his business might be dead too. So I think he might be hedging his bets here, trying to get votes in Minnesota, but at the same time trying to keep his business afloat by being supported by illegal amnesty.
I know how some people think, and I understand when we see something like this that we want to say he's bought, he's threatened, his family, they took his dog hostage, whatever. We want to provide an off-ramp, but 99, I'm going to say 98.6% of the time, body temperature, it's the simplest answer.
Agreed.
You
that
know?
is Occam's razor. Well, tell you what, I'm hard at work on your intro video, and it calls out all of the traders: Marjorie Taylor Greene, Alex Jones, Tucker Carlson, Candace Owens. I'm going to have to add Mike Lindell.
You got to throw this on there, brother. Go back to the editing.
Take care.
God bless you. Appreciate you calling.
Safe ride.
Let's see here. Mike doesn't realize legal immigrants won't vote for him now. That is so true. Let me ask you this. What would Rush Limbaugh think of this? I always go back to what would Rush think? WWRT. What would Rush think? Lines are open. Line 3, go.
One thing I've been thinking about.
Yep. You got to turn up your audio. You're
just to make sure that he gets elected and then fronts on it.
okay. Your audio's real bad, brother. Call back. All right. Let's go line 2. Gotcha.
Hey, Ben, I feel like I need to throw my pillow in the trash because when I lay my head on it now, I'm going to get poked with a rhino horn. This is so disturbing, man. I think that, like MGT, now Mike Lindell, and Lord knows there's
Who's next?
others.
Who's next?
This is Shelby in Pennsylvania.
No, I'm saying, who do you think is the next turncoat? The next Benedict Arnold?
The next turncoat, Benedict Arnold. I don't really know. I mean, there's a lot of them that sound like they're just talking the talk, but not really walking the walk.
Thank you for calling, Shelby. I appreciate you. Let's go G-Dub out in the freedom country of California. What do you got, G-Dub?
Man, this is, I said it in the chat. This is like a member of the Crips joining the Bloods as an enforcer. This makes zero sense. I mean, I've been stabbed in the back before, but this is crazy. This is beyond crazy. It makes you, who don't you trust I mean, who can you trust anymore?
I've got some friends that are 1%ers, right? Motorcycle club. Mm-hmm. And when you leave a 1% club, you either leave because they let you leave or you're out bad. And when you're out bad, boy.
But
That's
like you said, this makes no business sense. He had already pissed off half the country, which I don't give a damn, right? The wokesters, they weren't buying the pillows anyway, and they didn't deserve them. But now you go ahead and you piss off the other half that were your supporters. It doesn't even make business sense. Usually, when somebody sells out, there's a profit behind it. He's going to lose money because of this. There's something else going on here, and it's going to come out. But there's something else going on here.
I'm going to tell you this. We kept Mike Lindell's business alive. Right. There's a lot of us influencers on YouTube that helped push Mike's business with hopes that he would run for something. And now I'm like, what the hell, dude? I'm like, what the hell?
And that's why it makes absolutely no sense. Why
I've had him on my show. I've had him on my show.
Right. There's something going on. And I know people say, well, if his family was threatened, we would already know this. But there's something going on because it doesn't make financial sense. I'm a money man. That's the business that I'm in. I'm in financial services. You make a bad decision, but if it's still going to get you paid, you can almost say, okay, I understand why you would sell out. That's why they call it sellout, because there's a profit to selling out. There's no profit here. You already weren't getting money from the loony left, and now you're not going to get any money from the right. Who else is left? The 3% in the middle?
This is like robbing your grandmother's liquor store. God bless you. Line 3, go.
Yeah, hi, Ben. George from Brooklyn, New York.
George in Brooklyn.
George from Brooklyn, New York.
Thank you for calling, George. What would you like to say?
Yeah, I'm totally gobsmacked about Mike. I'm shattered, and I'm sending my slippers back. And I don't have pillows, but if I did, I'd send them back too. Maybe you should post his address, and we should send his stuff back instead of burning it.
I think the only person, and I'm glad he's not alive because I think he would roll. He would be just beside himself. Could you imagine what we would have all felt like if Rush Limbaugh had suddenly endorsed Hillary?
Exactly. And I think he's scared. He sounds scared shitless, and I think maybe he's on drugs again. I don't know.
Somebody said cocaine's a hell of a drug. That's a quote from somewhere, and I don't remember. I don't remember where that's a quote from.
Yeah, he doesn't sound like Michael Lindell. I don't know. I mean, I know it's him, but it doesn't sound. He doesn't sound himself. So they got to him somehow.
God bless you. Thank you for calling.
Yeah,
George
thank you,
in
God.
Brooklyn. George in Brooklyn.
Crooklyn, New York.
Hey, in 1994, I was at the old Yankee Stadium.
Yeah.
I was as drunk as a monkey. I got thrown out of the old Yankee Stadium because I was drunk as hell. I got perp walked out of the Yankee Stadium.
When that happens in Brooklyn, you must have been pretty bad.
I was. It was 1994. Summer of 94. I was watching the Yankees play the Mariners. It was King Griffey Jr.'s rookie year or one of his early years, and I threw a ball down for him to get autographed. What do you call Paul O'Neill was the right field player for the Yankees at the time. Mattingly was on first base. I can't remember who was on third base at the time, but I was sitting along the first base side. I was giving Mattingly an earful the whole game. He had enough. He called over somebody and threw us out. A bunch of squids.
Oh,
God bless you, brother. God bless you. Great call from Crooklyn, New York. Call in 615-475-7864. How many of you are going to be upset? Here, I'll play the clips again for the people that don't believe me. Let's run through it. People don't want to believe what's going on. I'll play the clips again. Line 2, go.
Hello.
Yeah, go right ahead.
Hey there, Ben. How you doing? This is Yvonne from Missouri.
Yvonne in Missouri. What do you got, Yvonne?
I am really upset about Mike, and if he thinks that he got bankrupt before, he needs to think again because MAGA will not support him. He's going to go bankrupt even more.
I'm going to get through this clip because there's a lot of people saying that what I'm saying is not true. I'm going to show them out of his own filthy mouth what he said. God bless you.
Thank you.
All right, let's hit this. Let's hit it. You don't think I was telling the truth? Let's roll with it. I'm happy to show you exactly what Mike did. I got to go back here, and then we got to go here, right here. Let's go. Let's roll some bean footage. Let's roll the bean footage. Good old Mike.
Let me ask you, I understand that you have a new immigration policy that you wanted to talk about.
Yeah.
Tell me about that, because I think everybody agrees our current system is broken.
Yeah, it is broken. And here's what when I went out to California, so I want to give you a little backstory on this. In 2000, I think it was 15, I went out to California. I was buying up their Supima crop for my pillow. And I went out there, and this guy was telling me, and
watch his mannerisms. I want you to watch his mannerisms. Watch the hands. He's got Gavin Newsom hands.
Plantation. He says he couldn't compete with next door as these guys were over there paying cash to illegal immigrants. But he also told me stories about them that they were using them like slave labor, underpaying them, and these illegals, immigrants that were here, were having crimes committed against them, and they couldn't tell anybody. And that's what we have. That was 8 years ago, or about 9 years ago. And what I see happening here and all across our country, but especially here, you have illegals that are here, illegal immigrants that are good people. They've never committed a crime, okay? And they're hiding.
Many of those people
They came here illegally. That's a crime. Shut up.
have been deported.
Right. And I've hidden. Well, this is the things we need to talk about here, and I'll tell you my plan. And you look at that, and they could be your neighbor, they could be a worker,
Absolutely.
and there could be crimes. I've talked to them. I went down many. I've talked to them, and they're crimes that get committed against them by other illegals or even our own people because they can't tell anybody. You follow that
Right,
part?
yes, absolutely.
Okay.
And the
Now,
police are worried about that
Okay.
because they want people to come forward.
Right,
when
and
there's a
here's what
violent
my
crime.
plan will do. So then you also have them getting underpaid cash by employers that are here. The employers don't care about them. They want to make the money, and they, because they can't tell on them either. Here's what I propose: is I want to make conditional non-resident visas. And this would be, I'm going to actually talk to the president about this, but I want to start with Minnesota. These conditional non-resident visas, you would have 6 months. Anyone's here that is an illegal immigrant comes in, you get checked in the courthouse, you get fingerprinted, you get checked in to get this conditional non-resident visa.
For whatever retard that says this could be AI, go touch grass.
Now, you have 6 months to do that. You're not a citizen, but you don't have to leave ever, as long as a couple of things happen. One is you can't commit a crime be convicted of a crime of a gross misdemeanor or better. Right now, we have 1,300 people in Minnesota that are in our prisons that are illegal. We pay $110 million a year to house them. They need to be shipped out. Okay.
Yeah, but the president is not going to go for this.
Let me finish the plan, Esme. So you have this. And now, at the end of the 6 months, if these people, if they want to go get a driver's license, they can go get a driver's license. But just like when I used to get DWIs, there was conditions on my driver's license. They will have to get a driver's license, but they will have to learn to speak English and to read our signs here. Okay, that's going to be one of the conditions. Okay, if you want to drive it. Now, if you go to the line to be a legal citizen, then you go to the back of the line. But here's the thing: that line's going to be short, and there's going to be no cost. How are we going to pay for that? Here's how we're going to pay. During this 6 months, the employers that are paying cash at the end of that.
Okay. Are you starting to believe this now? Skip ahead a little bit. There's a clip at the end that I want you to hear.
You now have all the money that you gain. It's in the billions, not millions. In the billions you gain from them paying taxes. Now, these employers, okay, you take that money and you use it to legalize people. You bring it to,
You use money that you fine employers to help them get legal. Let's go a little forward to here.
I have friends down here. I'm down here all the time.
You also had a business.
Yes, in a business. So here's what I want to tell you what happens then. What happens is now you've actually sorted the illegals we don't want. The ones that have committed, that are in our prisons here, that have committed rape, murder, all the ones they're actually out looking for that the president wants gone. Now, here's what happens. When these guys come out and finally they don't have to hide anymore, they can be, I'm going to have whistleblower policies. They're going to say, hey, this guy here, he did this crime. And if you have committed a crime of a gross misdemeanor above, they're shipped out. You don't get a second chance on that.
I don't want him to get a chance at all. Listen to this.
What you're saying, and I think it's the business people and the farmers. I don't think people realize how much business people and farmers have been hurt. You surely, in My Pillow, had to be hurt in your factories.
Oh yeah, back in the day, absolutely. I mean, you have. It's not just the farmers, though. It's all over. It's everywhere. The people, these employers that think that they're helping the illegal. No, they're hurting them. They're underpaying them slave labor, and they're hurting them. I did a speech with 1,000 Democrats the other day, about a week and a half ago.
A speech with 1,000 Democrats. Listen closely what he says here. This is very, very important. Listen very closely.
I did a speech with 1,000 Democrats the other day, about a week and a half ago. They were all on the left, liberals and Democrats, and it was all over Minnesota. It was simulcast. And that was the one thing that they stood up and gave me an applause on.
Yeah, I wonder why. I wonder why Democrats would support you on this, Mike. Huh? Why would they? Right? Let's go here. I got to get back to this. We got old Mexico Mike here. Let's open the calls back up. This is going to be good. I can already, for all of you that are just chiming in, I didn't make this up. His words, not mine. Lines are open. 615-475-7864. I got the balls to take the calls. Line 2, where are you calling from?
Communist New Mexico, Ben. This is Steve.
All right, let me ask you a question. Number one, Do you feel betrayed, angry, upset, or are you like, to hell with it? I'm buying more My Pillows.
No, I'm completely pissed off, like beyond pissed right now, because we have a fraudulent representative and a deceptive demon. And this guy's a POS, period.
Somebody
I
in the
can't
chat.
believe I can't believe he just did this. He just betrayed America. And then he got on TV and said they haven't broke any laws. The hell they haven't.
This is crazy, isn't it? It's crazy.
This is beyond crazy. Guy. Here, get this, Ben. I called up My Pillow and talked to customer service and told them what I thought, and the lady kept saying, "Well, you need to pray about it. You need to pray about it." Yeah, that's what My Pillow just told me with their customer service line. Well, sir, you just need to pray about it. And I'm like, I did pray. I prayed for the survival of our country, and this guy is destroying it. He's a demon.
What are your let me ask you this, and I put a poll in the chat, and I'm not only asking you, I'm asking everyone that's watching. My thing here is anyone that I had to cancel my sponsorship today. I canceled it. I will not take any money from My Pillow. Now, I know other people might not be in the financial situation. I don't care. But I just put a poll in the chat. Will you watch people who are supported by Mike Lindell? 90% of the people say no.
I am done with Mike Lindell, any channels he's associated with, as well as his company. And like I said, this guy's a deceptive demon. Okay? He's there for the destruction of our country. And we're trying to get it straightened out again, and this guy's frickin' destroying it. He should be in jail, in my opinion. He's another politician, another demon in sheep's clothing.
Somebody just brought up a good point. Trump just endorsed him, and now this.
Trump needs to unendorse him, or Trump's poll numbers are going to drastically be reduced.
That's what Matt Morse said. Matt called for Trump to unendorse him. Pull his
I listened to Matt. He's a good guy, too. He needs to unendorse Mike Lindell completely.
Matt is America first. Matt is America first. You will never, you never have to wonder where Matt stands on anything. Right?
No, you won't. He's straight up America first.
Thank you for calling, brother.
So are we.
Yeah, we are.
Hey, Ben, God bless you. And remember what they said. You need to pray about it. I'm like, really? Seriously.
I know, man.
Have a good one, Ben.
God bless you. Thank you for calling, sir. Thank you for calling. Lines are open. 615-475-7864. Mike, down payment for next month's sponsorship. Thank you, Mike. God bless you. Boom shakalaka. Let's go here. Line 2, 470. Where are you calling from?
I'm calling from Douglasville. It's Cat House, man.
Cat House, what do you got, brother? Long time no chat.
Nothing much. Yeah, just real quick, Ben. You know, we hear all this stuff with Mike Lindell. Mm-hmm. I have a question. Okay. I know a lot of people that have been trying legally to get into this country. How about helping them first? Some people, it takes them time to do it. They have to hire lawyers, go through all the paperwork and all that. And these are people that are trying to, because it was a slap in the face when they opened the border. Now, if you're going to do that, why don't you go ahead and get those people in first before you get the ones that started being illegal when they stepped on U.S. soil in the first place?
I think we stop all immigration for 10 years, maybe 50. Mm-hmm.
You know, but that's just it. There are some people that are trying to get been legal. You know, how the process works. I know one guy that I worked with at the last job I had. Mm-hmm. It took him almost 10 years to finally get her to be legal.
Somebody said, "Yeah, you're right." Thank you for calling, brother. God bless you, Cat House.
Man.
I appreciate
God bless you too, brother. All right, buddy.
I got to address this real quick. Somebody, wait, where was that? Where was that comment? You're getting money from Lindell. How much? I made $117 from Mike Lindell's sponsorship last month. $117. I think the most I ever made was about $230. There you go. And I canceled my sponsorship today. I canceled the sponsorship today. I don't need it. I use that money to help veterans with shipping guitars and buying Bibles. I don't want to use that money for any. I feel dirty with that money. Let's go here. Lines are open. 615-475-7864. Who do we got? Right here. 937. Where are you calling from?
Ohio.
Ohio, what you got?
Yeah, I'm just wondering if he just might be conning everybody. You know, I always thought Mike Lindell was a con artist anyway.
Conning who?
Never trust him.
The American people?
Conning American people. Yeah, but like, yeah, with the Walmart thing. Remember when he said Walmart kicked him out? And
yeah.
and the FBI taking his wallet and his phone and all this. I've always thought
I don't know, man.
A big scam.
Whatever it is, I don't know what it is, but I'm pissed. You know,
I'm worried about one thing, and something's not. You know how Marjorie about to split Mega up. I'm just wondering, what kind of effect it's going to have on Mega.
God bless you. Thank you for calling, sir. God bless you. God bless you. Let's see here. Navy official caught on hidden camera plotting to reverse Trump policies. He'll be in prison. It's a Navy vet. I'll be covering this in the morning. That's a morning show right there. Let's go here. Line 2. What do you got?
Hey, Ben.
Yes,
hey,
sir.
I'm a truck driver. I'm listening to your show right now. I can't believe this. I just tuned in. I cannot believe this about Mike Lindell.
You feel betrayed?
Oh, absolutely. 100%. I don't know what the hell's going on. This is not what we wanted. We wanted mass deportations. We want our country back. This is absolutely insane. He's saying about he's worried about his factories or whatever, with all the illegals working in his factories. How about our kids? How about our 20-year-old kids or young adults?
Let me ask you
Why
this.
can't they go work?
For anyone that owns any of these MyPillow products, you have put these pillows in your bed. I have.
I just tossed mine out on Interstate 95 South. Right out the truck window.
I have put these pillows in my bed.
Oh, I hear you. I'm a truck driver. I had 2 of them in my sleeper berth. They're on 95 South in Maryland right now.
We've been sleeping with the enemy. Thank you for calling. Stay safe, brother. God bless you. I think I hung up on somebody. 334, call back. We've been sleeping with the enemy. Stuff with Timmy. Oh, gosh. Troll, you're the best. Troll, you're absolutely the best. I'm hot, bro. Mike Lindell, 334. Thank you for calling back. Thank you for calling back. I did not mean to hang up on you. What you got?
Oh, that's okay. This is Amy from Alabama.
Roll Tide.
And this really pisses me off. And I just am tuning in, so I don't know if somebody else mentioned this, but is this why his lawsuit went away so quickly?
Oh, holy crap on a
His
cracker.
lawsuit?
The Attorney General for Minnesota is Keith Ellison. The governor is Tim Walz. They could make that go away, couldn't they?
Exactly. So I just wanted to bring that up. I'm sick of these people.
Wow. Oh, somebody else just made a good comment that they didn't see him wearing a cross around his neck in the interview. That is interesting.
Well, I feel like we're living in the twilight zone. I don't even know what to do anymore. What the hell is going on? We're constantly being betrayed.
I feel betrayed. That's the, yeah. I completely agree with you. Completely agree with you. God bless you.
I'll
Thank
let
you for
get
calling,
back.
Amy.
I'm driving.
No problem.
All
You be
right,
safe.
bye.
Roll Tide. There we go. Lines open. 615-475-7864. Feel free to call in. Express your concerns. We got Mexico Mike has turned on MAGA. Mexico Mike has turned on MAGA. Down in Valdosta, Georgia, what do you got?
This is Janice. How you doing, Ben?
Pissed off, Janice.
Me too. Stunned. I responded to you on X today because I was one of the first ones that saw your post. And I'm pissed. You know, this guy has committed political and financial suicide by doing this.
He has.
You know, I will never buy anything else for him, and I will never watch anybody again that he's a sponsor of. You know?
I just can't wrap my head around this.
I can't either. I sent you the videos from YouTube.
Okay.
I'm the one that sent them to you.
Oh, thank you, Janice. I appreciate that. Yeah.
Because all I did was Google it. But I'm beyond pissed. I'm like you, Ben. I feel betrayed because I bought plenty of his products.
Yeah.
You know,
I have too.
And
Well, I bought them before he
have
became a sponsor. Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm gonna have a bonfire with what I bought from him. And one more thing, and I won't keep you. I think that President Trump needs to withdraw his endorsement ASAP.
I agree. You know, I got into a back and forth with a couple of people the other day about the whole thing with the amnesty, the agricultural amnesty, and
I know who.
Yeah, and it pissed me off because I felt betrayed there, and now I feel betrayed here. And that person that did that called all of the people watching, including myself, the peanut gallery. Well, the peanut gallery is pissed, Janice.
Yes, we are.
I'm pissed.
But you know what? We can remedy this in November if I all get out and vote.
Yeah. Janice, you're the best. I don't care what anybody says about you. Take care.
Ben, God bless you.
Thank you. Sending some prayers to Janice down in Valdosta, Georgia. I'm going to play this and we're out.
Mike, this sounds exactly like some of the Democratic proposals over the years to
Well, I'm sure the
reform.
Republicans, maybe they won't like me for it, but it solves the problem. These are common sense solutions.
Well, and I think a lot of people on the Democratic side, I think, will agree with you because
he said it right there, guys.
Maybe they won't like me for it, but it's the Republicans. Maybe they won't like me for it, but the Republicans. Maybe they won't like me for it. Well, I'm sure the Republicans. Maybe they won't like me for it. Republicans. Maybe they won't like me for it. But
there you go. Maybe Republicans won't like him for it. I'm hot, guys. I'm hot. Big shout out to all of my super chatters today. Let's see here. Let me see here. Love to go. My wife just sent me a message. We're going to get something to eat. Do you want to come? I'm going to eat. Ladies and gentlemen, super chat rundown. Let's do this. Troll Under the Bridge, 5. Mike ACG, 50 freaking dollars.
And boom shagalaka.
Colin, $5 from Colin. I told you all about 5 months ago, Mike will not be governor. You called me negative, told me basically pound sand. Colin, you told us so.
How dare you?
Super chat from Pure Blood. I call BS. Trader Mike. Sold out. Gearhart. Thank you, Gearhart. Robert Gearing. I'm sending you that. Purchases pillows. Don't like them. Well, I don't now. Went from my pillow to their pillow. Oh, snap. We're flushing Mike. Went from my pillow to their pillow. G-Dub, hands tied with parents, can't chat, but pissed. Airborne, is he back on drugs? Might have got some booger sugar from Hunter. Super chat from Howard Garden. Thank you, God bless you. $2 from Gooch. Seems more like skeletons in the closet. We can never know how to vote for a candidate because they all lie through their crack-replaced teeth. James, if I lived in his state, he would have just lost my vote. Hell no. This cannot be true. Mike, my bed is full of his pillows. Mike ACG, swear jar. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to say one thing and one thing only. We ain't stopping here. This is Run Silent, Run Deep.
Keep the watch on the 1MC, password, dive, sound 2 blasts and dive alarm, password, dive.
Dive.
Dive,
Here we go again. Same old song
again. Same old song again. Marching down the avenue. Marching down the avenue. We don't know when we'll be through. We don't know when we'll be through. They cry, a long, long time ago. Long, long time ago. Heard it on the radio. Heard it on the radio. Sounds so good to me. Sounds so good to me. U.S. Navy submarine. U.S. Navy submarine. Recruiter just inside here. Recruiter just inside here. Turns out I gave them 5 years. Turns out I gave them 5 years. Had to get out of boot camp. Had to get out of boot camp. They won't like the smoking lamp. They won't like the smoking lamp. Now I'm a submariner. Now I'm a submariner. Rolling in the deep surf. Rolling in the deep surf. Top secret mission, hush, hush. Secret mission, hush, hush. No one's gonna find us. No one's gonna find us. 6 months below the ocean. 6 months below the ocean. I can't remember the sun. I can't remember the sun. Can't write my wife no letters. Can't write my wife no letters. And Tony's gonna get her. Tony's gonna get her. But I won't trade this life away. I won't trade this life away. Makes it worth the Navy pay. Makes it worth the Navy pay. If I can't be a bobblehead. I can't be a bobblehead. Might as well just be dead. Might as well just be dead. A long, long time ago. Long, long time ago. Heard it on the radio. Heard it on the radio. Sounds so good to me. Sounds so good to me. U.S. Navy submarine. U.S. Navy submarine. Say Riley, 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 Riley. Hey, sailor. Hey, sailor. Where have you been? Where have you been? I've been to Coral Sea. I've been to Coral Sea. Fighting for liberty. Fighting for liberty. Fighting for freedom. Fighting for freedom. Hey, sailor. Hey, sailor. Where have you been? Where have you been? I've been to Korea. I've been to Korea. Fighting for liberty. Fighting for liberty. Fighting for freedom. Fighting for freedom. Hey, sailor. Hey, sailor. Where have you been? Where have you been? I've been to Vietnam. I've been to Vietnam. Fighting for liberty. Fighting for liberty. Fighting for freedom. Fighting for freedom. Hey, sailor. Hey, sailor. Where have you been? Where have you been? I've been to Desert Storm. I've been to Desert Storm. Fighting for liberty. Fighting for liberty. Fighting for freedom. Fighting for freedom. Hey, sailor. Hey, sailor. Where have you been? Where have you been? I've been to Afghanistan. I've been to Afghanistan. Fighting for liberty. Fighting for liberty. Fighting for freedom. Fighting for freedom. Hey, sailor. Hey, sailor. Where have you been? Where have you been? I've been to Iraq and back. I've been to Iraq and back. Fighting for liberty. Fighting for liberty. Fighting for freedom. Fighting for freedom. Hey, sailor. Hey, sailor. Where will you be? Where will you be? I'll be where I have to be. I'll be where I have to be. Fighting for liberty. Fighting for liberty. Fighting for freedom. Fighting for freedom. Say, Riley, 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 Riley.
Okay, guys, gals, girls, this is Ben Dyke Show. Smash a like and subscribe on your way out the door. See you in the next one. Ben Dyke Show is out.
We could do boom shakalaka. We love the boom shakalaka, you know. Nobody booms and shakalakas as much as I do. I do it better than anybody. I invented it, believe it or not. A lot of people don't realize it.
Rock on, salute, God bless you. Bubbleheads forever.